Claudio is in West Palm Beach, Florida. Hi, Claudio. How are you?
I'm well, Dave. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. How can Ken and I help?
So, Dave, I started your plan a little while ago because my wife and I, when we got married, she had some student debt. And to us, the $6,000 was a lot of money, not knowing how to do it. But we paid it off, and I'm so thankful that she had it because that got us on a budget, that got us thinking financially smart, and it put us in contact with your team, and we followed your principles along the way. We have paid off the debt, and we actually saved up a year emergency fund just because of some things we're seeing in the world going on. But I'm actually to baby step 3B.
Good.
But being so passionate about not being in debt and having this freedom, we truly, as a family, we do not want to get a mortgage. We would like to buy a house in cash. And we're also very patient people, and we're willing to save over the long run. So my question to you, sir, was how can we do that? And is it because we don't want, because we know we shouldn't just have our money sitting in a savings account. So where do we park our money during this time?
How much are you trying to save?
Our goal is to save up $200,000,
Okay. And what's your household income?
$50,000 a year.
And so when do you think you're going to have $200,000?
We would like to do it we're about to have our first baby, so we're not in a rush. We would look to do it in 10 years or possibly 20.
Well, there's a lot of difference in those two. So
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
need to do is you need to lay out a specific goal and then start saving an amount that gets you there in a very specific period of time. Any amount of money you're going to leave alone longer than 5 years, you can consider mutual funds for that. So what's your career?
I work as a banquet server, but I work on Palm Beach Island, so it pays really, really well.
I bet.
And so this is the
Yeah,
combined
it's
income.
blessing.
Is your wife going to stay home when the baby comes?
Yes, my wife will be staying home when the baby comes, so this is my income.
Okay. Do you have dreams? Do you have things you at least wonder about as it relates to your long-term professional purpose?
Yeah, I work for such a great company, and my dream is to move up in the company, and there has been hints towards that. I only have been working there for not even a year now, but I'm very I'm very diligent. I'm very passionate about customer service and having customers have just like a top experience, and it comes notice because customers will comment on that. So I do believe that there's possibility that I can move up, and with moving up, the pay does go up as well.
There you go.
I've heard.
Yeah. Well, Dave's right. You guys have got to decide what's the realistic goal here to save up to 200,000. You've already got a year's worth of expenses in the bank for your emergency fund. We teach 3 to 6 months. So, if you get serious about this and you go, hey, I want to move up, but I also want to make more money so that I can get in that house sooner, I think that's the path, man. And I think you're such a diligent, sharp young man. I'd get after it. But I think, Dave, 10 years versus 20 years, that's a long time to save for a house, 20 years.
Yeah, I think 10 years. And I also think you got to, you're not going to extrapolate 50,000. We're not going to just say linear no growth in income
Right.
as a part of our
Right.
goal setting and our projections.
Yeah.
We're going to assume some kind of increase in income as you go along.
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes back a little and then it comes up, but overall, people generally earn more throughout their careers because they actually get better at it and do move up.